are getting our fuzz on with the new Fuzzrite Germanium from Catalinbread. This is Catalinbread's take on a rare germanium flavour of the Mossrite Fuzzrite pedal. Nice simple controls with just volume and depth, the latter providing the amount of fuzz, and they've included two modes with this little toggle switch here. So in the lower position you have V for vintage, which is basically a faithful recreation of that Mossrite pedal, and then if you notch it up to for modern, and it gets a little gnarlier and it fattens up the bottom end. So let's check out 5 vintage and 5 modern riffs to showcase the tones on offer from this little beauty. Enjoy. So we're on the vintage setting for the first few riffs. We're going to leave the volume exactly where it is and just use the depth or gain knob for each of these examples. So we're starting off with it in 0 position. Volume on the guitar's up full, and we'll start off with a classic. There's quite a range of characteristics as you go through the sweep of the depth knob. Let me show you that. That's like halfway. Full up. You've got a huge smashy sounding tone, which is cool. Next up with the depth at about, I don't know, 10, maybe 11 o'clock. We've got this bad boy, the £2,000 B by the Ventures, which I think might have been the first ever sort of fuzz riff, and I think it did use a Fuzzrite by Mossrite, which is quite fitting. Goes like this. Also sounds cool in solos. Strawberry Alarm Clock, Incense and Peppermints is an absolute classic, and you've got this line. Which this setting I think is perfect for. Now with the depth knob in the middle, we got a really cool tone for another absolute classic, Iron Butterfly, In-a-gadda-da-vida. Depth up to about 2 o'clock, we're into the Stooges territory, and the intro to I Wanna Be Your Dog has this amazing smash sound to it. That's a little bit too much for the next part, so if you pull it back just to before halfway, you've got this. Depth crank right up, another absolute classic, Spirit in the Sky. Heading over to the modern side of the pedal, we've got some cool things going on too. So the depth is at 0 again. That sounds like this. So a fairly meaty tone already, but I used that at the beginning for the black keys part, and I rolled off the volume down to about 3, so it went from to and then for the lead tone I had the depth right in the middle with this. But again, I rolled the volume off to about 8. Notice the difference? So lots of tones to be had just by adjusting the volume on your guitar as well. So we got the gain at about 9 o'clock, and I really like this for the White Stripes, Dead Leaves and Dirty Ground. this setting I think is absolutely perfect for one of my favourite all-time fuzz solos, which is Lenny Kravitz, Are You Gonna Go My Way? Check it out. All that amazing, amazing stuff. But have a listen to the individual notes, right, and how they sound. With that vibrato, right? Hear how that note kind of blooms? And then you get lovely little overtones going on. Really kind of Velcro-y sounding. Love that. Now with the depth in the middle as well, there's another brilliant solo that you can play with this, which is the Little Sister solo by Queens of the Stone Age. Check this out. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'm going to play you out with a couple of riffs from Fu Manchu. We're going to play Godzilla and Redline, and I'm going to crank the depth for both of these ones. And this guitar is tuned down to C sharp, I think, so it sounds pretty fat. So enjoy, and I'll see you again soon.